Hi folks, it's Tom, still a rookie. Welcome to my first video of me actually driving. Today I wanted to show you the highlights of two races I drove on Sunday, October 5th, 2025. For both races I tried to drive a qualifying lap to try to improve my personal best time and to improve the starting position in the race to be able to maybe fight for the podium. For the first few turns I had a pretty good feeling, but in the middle of the run I noticed I was too late on the braking points. That got me off the track. For the next few laps I've tried to deliver some consistency no matter how bad the performance actually was all the time, but in the end I think it was the 5th round. I somehow had the feeling that I was hitting the apex quite right, hitting the acceleration points, the braking points, as well as the turning points to the best of my knowledge. So yeah, the best I could, and just trying to push, trying to steer less as possible. And this is one corner that I've learned I have to carry a lot of speed with me, so I've tried to not fall below 170 kilometers an hour. Although in the race I see myself dropping to 140 just because of the traffic. So yeah, I gotta use the time for the qualifying when the track is empty, so to speak. So here as well, cutting a corner or cutting a curb as much as I can was pretty helpful. Although I don't know if that is something that real race drivers do, if they can do, or that damage the car, whatever. But yeah, if it's allowed in the game, why not? Since we want to move up in the driver's rating and the security rating as well, so, or safety rating, sorry. And yeah, here you can say having 700ths of a second time left, or being in the lead at the end of the lap. I was losing some time, but still it was more than enough to get a better personal time out of it. I ended up having a minute 45.1, although the new time was not recognized by the system. Maybe too bad. I think I would have started in position 2, giving me much more chances of fighting for the podium, maybe even for the win. But yeah, this time it was P8. I was comfortable with this position. The start of the first race also was pretty smooth, no carnage, no collisions, so I just was trying to find my pace to stay in front of the car behind me, to not get bumped or pushed off the track. And this again is the corner where I learned to just carry on the speed I'm coming into and staying above 170 if possible. After that, the first chicane, a bit of a pile up there. The leading pack got in contact, had to brake there to avoid contact on my side, so losing 2 positions. And trying to avoid the rest as well, I ended up somewhere, I believe, being in P7. Yeah, not the best start, not the best first lap, but probably gotta move on. And being in the race, having sweaty palms and just trying to stay on the track, I was able to focus here, being in P5, having the leading pack in front of me. I've managed to close the gap, and here I made a crucial mistake. I tried to take the outside, and the car in P4 somehow forced me off the track. I don't know if this is a defending tactic or probably on purpose. But yeah, I would later on in the race, I would see that this driver was not letting me pass. So I was trying, just to concentrate to have my pace and to not get overtaken by other cars. So yeah, just hang in there, like drive, see what happens. In this hairpin corner, unfortunately, I again missed the braking point, just as in the qualification. Bumped the car in front of me from the track. Basically the end of the race for the both of us. Sorry for that, it was unintentional, but yeah, I was trying to gain my place back and just made that huge mistake. Also losing out on the driver's rating as well of the safety rating. Well deserved, gotta say. So at this time I was looking forward to the second race, also trying to lower my personal best time, and somehow this time around I just needed one lap, I believe. No, the second lap it was. Again, the corner here dropping below 160 kilometers an hour. Just means that not every corner has to be perfect, but I'm trying to get there. And at the end of this lap, I believe I was below 1 minute 45. I was proud of myself. But yeah, looking forward to the second race at this time. Cutting the curb again gets me a lot of time. Can't imagine what happens or what times you drive when you do this all the time in a perfect way, as the pros do. So there's that 1 minute 44.9, and coming into the second race, I instantly noticed how these drivers have a lot better lap times than me. So my expectation was that I will be moving up in the ladder, maybe to start from P2, P3, but actually it was P6, just because the other drivers were that good. And the second race started out smooth as well, having the Renault behind me sliding off the track. Gave me some space, and that space did not last for too long. Here again, probably a very common place to miss the braking point, not only for me but for other drivers as well. Here I managed to gain P5, P4, sorry, but also trying not just stay in this position, but to catch up to the group in front. And one specific scenario I had in the race where there was a bit collisions between the first three cars, and I've managed to secure P3 for myself, but had the Renault following, and somehow I became a target, or at least my bumper became a target for the Renault. I'm here trying again to carry as much speed as possible, but due to the traffic, had to brake. The Renault comes in, pushes me off the track. Then I get a penalty. From there, trying again to concentrate, stay on the track, get pushed off the track again. From here on, I'm losing places left and right. And basically this was the end of my race, just trying to have the pace I got. Here, unfortunately, being too close to the Renault, pushing him. And once the penalty was due, had to brake. From here on, I was just losing places, big amount, and yeah, just trying to push the car over the finish line, to carry it, and to avoid collisions. In my opinion, I did not cause the collisions, so I had some hope that my security rating or safety rating will stay up or gain a bit, so had to wait there. But yeah, for this Sunday, those 2 races were maybe not the best, but at least some experience for me. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, have a good one.